Hey there, cat lovers. Ever wonder what's really going on behind those mysterious eyes, flicking tails, and surprise headbutts? Let's take a few minutes to dive into the wonderful, weird world of cats, and why they do some of the things they do. Let's start with one of the most confusing but adorable behaviors: when your cat bumps their head into you. It's not random. It's not clumsy. It's love. That gentle headbutt is actually called bunting. Cats have scent glands on their forehead, cheeks, and chin. When they nuzzle or bump you, they're marking you with their scent, basically saying, "You're mine. You belong to me." It's a sign of deep affection and trust. In cat language, that little head nudge is a hug, a high five, and a love letter all rolled into one. Now, let's talk about something cats are famous for: being incredibly clean. Ever notice how much time they spend licking themselves? Their saliva has special enzymes that help break down dirt and bacteria. It's kind of like a built-in antibacterial soap. That's why you'll often see cats grooming not just for cleanliness, but also to heal small wounds and stay infection-free. But grooming isn't just about hygiene. It's also calming. When a cat licks itself, it releases endorphins. So if your cat seems stressed and starts grooming, that's them trying to self-soothe. Cats also spend a lot of time doing one more thing: sleeping. And I mean a lot. On average, cats sleep between 13 to 16 hours a day. Some even go up to 20 hours. They're natural predators, and like big cats in the wild, they save their energy for short bursts of activity. So yeah, if your cat sleeps most of the day, it's completely normal. That's just part of their design. Let's talk about their senses. Cats can see in light levels 6 times lower than what humans need. That's thanks to a special layer in their eyes that reflects light and gives them a huge boost in the dark. So if there's even a sliver of moonlight, your cat sees just fine. Their hearing is just as impressive. Cats can hear frequencies up to 64,000 Hz, way beyond what humans or even dogs can hear. And their ears can rotate 180 degrees to pinpoint the tiniest sound from any direction. That's why they can hear a mouse in the wall before you even know it's there. And speaking of mice, let's go way back for a second. The first people to live with cats as pets were the ancient Egyptians. Around 9,000 years ago, they noticed that wild cats kept rodents away from grain stores. So instead of chasing them off, they welcomed them. Over time, these wild cats and humans formed a bond. Cats were eventually worshipped in Egyptian culture, and honestly, some of them still act like they remember. But how about something more surprising? You've probably seen videos or stories of house cats squaring up to dogs, bears, even tigers. Why are cats so fearless? It's not that they don't feel fear, it's that their instinct tells them to stand tall and strike first if they feel cornered. Cats puff up, hiss, swipe, and stare down bigger animals to make themselves look more dangerous. And believe it or not, it works. Larger predators often back off because they're not expecting such confidence in a small package. Cats are wired for survival, and bluffing is one of their strongest skills. Now let's talk about that fluffy tail. A cat's tail helps with balance, especially when they're climbing or walking on narrow surfaces. But it's also a communication tool. A straight-up tail usually means they're happy. A slow flick might mean they're annoyed. If it puffs up like a bottle brush, that's panic mode. Their tail is basically a mood meter. And those whiskers? They're not just cute, they're high-tech sensors. Each whisker is deeply connected to a cat's nervous system and can pick up tiny changes in air movement. This helps them judge whether they can fit through a space or sense objects they can't even see. It's like radar. Now, let's talk about us, humans. What do cats actually do for us, beyond knocking things off shelves? Studies show that living with a cat can lower stress, reduce anxiety, and even help lower your blood pressure. Just petting a cat can release calming chemicals in your brain like serotonin and dopamine. They also provide companionship, comfort during hard times, and help people dealing with loneliness or depression. It's no wonder therapy cats are becoming more common. But despite all this closeness, there's still one thing we all ask: why are cats so unpredictable? Well, part of it is their strong individual personalities. Unlike pack animals like dogs, Cats evolved to live more independently. Each cat develops its own routines, preferences, and quirks. Some are playful, some are moody, and some are extra clingy. You never quite know what you're going to get, and that's part of the charm. Cats aren't unpredictable because they're mean or mysterious, they're just complex. They communicate in subtle ways, and they read your energy more than your words. When a cat bonds with you, it's not out of obedience. It's a choice. And that makes their love feel a little more special. So the next time your cat bumps you with their head, licks themselves for the 10th time, or stares into the dark like they know something you don't, remember, they're full of secrets, instincts, and affection. Cats might be mysterious, but every flick, lick, and purr is a part of the story. Thanks for watching. Give your cat a head bump for me.